Greetings, loved ones. Today we're going to talk about patterns of physical abuse. To help get these messages out, please subscribe to our channel, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, hit the like button, and please share these messages with others because you never know, just by doing so you could save a life. Physical abuse may begin in a physically non-violent way, that is, like with neglect, which can include not allowing her access to basic needs like food, shelter, hygiene items, not allowing her to sleep, or withholding physical intimacy as a way to control her. When the abuse moves into overt violence, he may begin with assaults such as painful pinching and squeezing. And as the abuser escalates, he becomes more violent, and his violence becomes targeted. That is, directed to specific parts of the body, such as the torso, where the injuries are less likely to show. When the abuser believes he will not be held accountable for his behaviors, he may inflict visible injuries. The following list is a list of physically abusive behaviors: pinching and or squeezing in a painful way, pushing, shoving, or restraining, jerking, pulling, shaking, or hair pulling, snapping, slapping, or biting, targeted hitting, kicking, etc., so the injuries do not show. The abuser's actions here are evident that he is not out of control when he batters. Instead, he is using violence to control and exert power over the victim. Other things that they will do is they will strangle the victim. They will throw objects at the victim or at the walls. They will abuse the children sexually, physically, and or emotionally. They will do sustained series of hitting or kicking blows that make visible injuries. Physical abuse that requires medical treatment. Abusers will deprive the victims of sleep, food, medicine, and other essentials. They will throw the victim around the room. They will cause broken bones and or internal injuries. And many times, and I've seen this in many cases here in Honduras, they will cause miscarriage or injuries that require a therapeutic abortion. They will use objects at hand, such as household utensils, as weapons. They will deny the victim medical treatment. They will use weapons, such as guns or a knife, to intimidate or threaten their victims. And they will cause permanently disabling and or disfiguring injuries. For example, we had a case, and it's in my book, where a man carved his name in his wife's back twice with a machete so no other man would have her. And also, he would use knives to cut her muscles in her legs, where it was crippling to her. She had to walk on crutches. And it ultimately comes to murder. So pay attention. Do you know someone who suddenly wears long sleeves or turtlenecks, or is using extra makeup to cover bruises? Maybe someone you know is constantly having accidents and frequently needs to go to the hospital. Investigate. Follow your gut. If you sense something is wrong, act on it. Talk to her. The question is not if you will encounter a victim of violence. The question before God is, what will you do when you encounter them? This series is dedicated in honor of Gabby Pettito, a bright young woman whom the world has lost because of gender violence. You could be the person who saves a life. You are called. We are all called to be champions for justice. Those who suffer violence need to know that those who love them, and even those who don't even know them, will step out and reach out to help them, will help to give them the courage to leave before it is too late. If you are a victim of violence, please know this: you are precious, you are valued, you are loved. God does not want you to suffer violence. He wants you to live free from violence and in peace and tranquility, and there is an escape from this. You can leave. If you are a victim of violence, maybe you find yourself in a dangerous situation, please call 911 immediately for help. Also, reach out to someone. Keep reaching out to someone until somebody helps you. To help get these messages out, please subscribe to our channel. I keep saying this. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Hit the like button. Please share these messages with everybody you know, because you never know. Just by doing so, if they see these videos, it may save somebody's life. If you, your organization, church, ministry, school, or business would like for us to provide training to your people, we can arrange it. just email me at my address in the description. Tomorrow, we're going to talk about patterns of sexual abuse. So until then, have a great day and God bless you.